guys, it is Meryl here. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're not, welcome back. This is going to be my 18-week and 19-week update. I am 19 weeks today. Sorry if you guys hear the dresser. This is, not dresser, dryer in the background. My clothes are drying. And we have a little guest, which is Ella Pereira right here. And if you see like this, it's just natural sunlight because I'm out in my living room. So, here Ella. So for 19 weeks, my maids were happy and calm and miserable because I got the flu. Everyone in my house got the flu, and it was just horrible. It was a horrible thing. I actually had to go to the hospital because of how bad I was puking. Couldn't keep anything down. So I have a follow-up appointment soon, which is going to be the 30th, which is good. I also had a UTI, so I was just, 18 weeks was just like a miserable, like, just miserable. I was just miserable for 18 weeks. Just wasn't feeling good at all. The symptoms I had, I literally had like throwing up, diarrhea, coughing, congestion. I'm still congested, where my nose is like super plugged up and super runny. So if you guys hear me still sound like that, that's how I am. And I have this horrible cough still. Oh, did you spit up somewhere? It is, that was pretty much it. I still had like the back pain, my body ached. Pretty much for symptoms for 18 weeks, it was just mostly I didn't feel good and I was sick, and all those symptoms led to being sick. So now I still have gum bleeding, and I still let the baby kick, and obviously I couldn't sleep too, which was never fun. And of course my breasts were always like hurting. They're still always hurting. Oh. I actually had to go to the hospital because of how bad I was puking. Like, it was just, 18 weeks was just not a fun week for me. I'm still getting over it. She sounds better, but at nighttime she coughs a lot, and she's still really congested too. So, baby was the size of, let's get into this. For 18 weeks, the baby was the size of, I am getting on my tablet, and I have my notes if you see me looking down right here. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Oh, what is this? Is it a tablet? The baby was the size of, baby boy was the size of an artichoke. He was 5.9 inches long and 6.7 ounces, which is really cool. And I'll show you what it is. I hope you guys can see that. You can believe baby is, oh, she clicked on something. You can believe baby is yawning, hiccuping, and sucking and swallowing. Baby is twisting, rolling, punching, and kicking too, and is big enough that you may be able to feel him move, which I definitely can. The baby keeps growing rapidly. So now I'm going to show you guys like what he looked like at 18 weeks. This is what he looked like. Baby fingerprints and toes. So baby has fingerprints and toes are starting to like prints. Oh, you just spit up everywhere. Oh, that just went all over my foot. Lovely, Ella. So we're just going to take a break and clean her up for a second. Anyways, his toes and like fingerprints are like developing. It says baby's fingerprints and toe prints are developing, and they're quite unique to your baby. Pretty much. She spit up all over my foot. All over it. That's okay though. Still going to continue the video. So pretty much this is what he'll look. I'm going to have 2 hands to do this, really. Okay, so I just had to put her down for a couple minutes. Hope you guys can see this, what he looked like. Oh, without it being like a glare. Oh, that's a glare. There you go. No, it's not a glare. That's what he looked like. And if you want to click on these like little features right here, like, it's going to let me. Oh, no. basically, I clicked on his umbilical cord. That's what his little umbilical cord looks like. And it says, umbilical cord. The umbilical cord baby's lifeline is getting stronger and better at developing nutritions. So baby, he's getting more nutrition from his umbilical cord. Now I can click on his eyes, his eyelids. That's what he looks up at close for 18 weeks. While baby's eyelids are still fused shut, his eyeballs are dating shut side to side. Before you know it, you'll be getting eyesight. And then if you go to his ears, that's what his ears look like at 18 weeks. Oops. Turn back to his ears. Babies can now retract to loud sounds, whether it is alarm or a car honking. Even in the uterus, these noises can startle the baby. So that's very interesting. So that's pretty much what he looks like inside me. That isn't his umbilical cord there. This is his placenta. Now, what he looked like in my body for 18 weeks was he's still very small, as you guys can see. I can click on, that's what the baby looks like. That's what he looks like for 18 weeks. And it just says between 18 and 22 weeks, you'll get a detailed ultrasound to survey by baby's organs, intestine organs. OB will also be looking at your autonomic fluid levels and locating the placenta. Also, I gotta get back to this. Sorry if you guys can hear her in the background. So you click on it. That's what he looks like in there. There's no way to point into words of all the feelings you experience the first time baby kicks. Those fetal movements called quickling have been described by some moms as flutters, popcorn. So basically, you click on like these little things. You click on like the stomach area. It shows you like, the stomach area, and basically it says, if not this week, then soon you will want to switch to sleeping on your side. Your ears can put a lot of pressure on your major veins and slow down the blood flow to your heart while laying on your back. So it's not a good thing to lay on your back. That was pretty much for 18 weeks, and that's what the baby looked like for 18 weeks. Now going on to 19 weeks, basically you can develop like leg cramping, baby kicks, increasing blood pressure, trouble sleeping. Those are the symptoms that I had to get for 18 weeks. For 19 weeks, the baby is now a size of he's the size of a mango, a zucchini, or a tomato. Ella has like this toy in her mouth. It's kind of funny. This bump app says he's the size of a mango. He is 5.98 inches long. So the size of, like, if you look at a zucchini, you can tell how long he is. That's more of a visual to tell how long he is. 8.5 ounces. So if you take like a tomato or a mango and you weigh that, that's how much like your baby would weigh. And the zucchini is just like the length, as you can be more of a visual. And this is pretty much what it says. The weight says it's a mango. The weight's up, like the inches is up here and the weight's down here. So he's putting on baby fat, but he's not, like, he's still very tiny. So, like, still very light, if that makes sense. Sorry. He's developing senses like taste, smell, touch. Pretty much all the senses that you have is like taste, touch, smell, thirst. He's developing them right now inside me. And hearing. He's also developing hearing. The body is the same size. So the body, like the arms and the legs and the head is now the same size of what he is now, because normally the heads are bigger when they're first starting to develop. Now he's all the same size, like his legs and arms and head are all like proportioned to the exact same size now, which is pretty cool. The body is making up the waxy, like, I forgot what it's called. I probably have to spell it out for you guys. VERNIX. So like the waxy coat that you get so the baby doesn't get like all crinkly inside you. What is that called? Some babies come out with it. It's like white and creamy. I don't remember what it's called, but it's supposed to protect their skin when they're inside you so much. Like, it's supposed to protect it and not make it all like crinkly, and because they live in water, so that's what he's like forming now, so his skin can be all protected, which is kind of cool, honestly. He's practicing sucking on his thumb, so he may be sucking his thumb at this point. I washed my hair last night and I have no idea what's going on with it. He may be sprouting tiny little baby hairs by now, like getting like the beginnings of baby hairs. And right now, I'm still very congested, so I'm still experiencing congestion symptoms. I still have my back pain that I've noticed. Like, I woke up with back pain. I still feel him kick. They're not like strong kicks, but they're like kicks, and you can identify them as like, you can identify them as like what body part it is, but you can just feel the baby, like I can feel him moving, which is kind of cool. I don't have a whole lot of acne, but I have a lot of like little tiny breakouts, especially on my back, which is super weird. And then freaking of urine, I still go to the bathroom. Even now that I'm 19 weeks, I get up in the middle of the night. So just interrupted sleep, I get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom a lot. I still do. Like last night, I woke up at 3 to go to the bathroom from a dead sleep. I was like, okay, I have to go. Like, I've been waking up more now. And my gums still bleed because I have gingivitis. I don't know what to do about that. But besides that, my teeth are healthy. That's pretty much what he is doing for 19 weeks. Now, for me, and those are my symptoms that I have right now. I'm still, like I said, I'm still getting over this sickness. It's like turned into a cold now. Like I said, I'm still very congested, so sorry if you guys can hear my congestion or like me coughing in this video. For me, I may experience lower abdominal pain. So just because my body is stretching, my abdominal is like stretching, like the uterus is growing, and like my belly is just stretching, so I may experience some pain there. Changes in skin, like my nipples darkening more. I may get like red spots or splashy spots on my skin. Sorry if you guys can hear Freya. Hip pain. I have been experiencing that. I forgot to mention that for 18 weeks I was experiencing that, and I had to put a pillow between my like knees and sleep on my side, preferably the left side. I go back and forth, but I do experience hip pain, and that's just very uncomfortable. Stretch marks. I may be getting stretch marks this week. I haven't got any besides. Sorry, like I'm trying to like not get this part in my face, but no new stretch marks so far for this pregnancy. I may experience some dizziness. So I may get really lightheaded when I stand up. So I have to be very careful when I stand up and go from like a sitting position to a standing position. I may have leg cramps. My body is taking longer to digest food, so that which experiences like heartburn and like hiccups and constipation, stuff like that, because your body is like working harder to digest your food. So for me, that's pretty much what's going on for me, and that's what's going on for baby boy. I'm going to show you what he looks like. And like I said, this is a bump up. It's very detailed, and I absolutely love it. So very different. You can actually, one of the differences, you can actually see the brain in here. Like, you can actually see the brain. They actually put the brain in here, which is actually really cool. And then, of course, you have your umbilical cord, and then, like, your little placenta right up in here. This is, like, the placenta. Now, if I'm going to click on, like, this little area right here, and that's his, like, little feet and arms and stuff like that. And it says, babies Baby's collagen, I think it's called, is hardening into bone, starting with his legs. No wonder why you'll be feeling more kicks soon. And then this part just shows you, like, if he's a girl or a boy, you may be getting an ultrasound at like 20 weeks or now that can text if he's a girl or boy, which I will be getting that ultrasound very soon on the 8th and next month to confirm that he's a boy and make sure all of like his organs and stuff like that is developing really well. That's just his arm, and it basically says, is baby cold inside? Nope, he is developing a slick, creamy coat called, I don't even know how to pronounce this, VERNIS. Helps protect from heat and water loss in the watery environment of your uterus. So basically, like that thick coat, he's basically, as you guys can see, those are his hands. Now, I think it's really cool if I pull this up, that you can see his brain. Like, look at that. That is his brain. Like, that is so cool that they put that in there. Like, I'm really amazed that they put that in there. I'm just gonna blow it up where you guys can see his face a little bit. This is what his face looks like right now for 18 weeks. For 18 weeks, 19 weeks, and it's so cool. I mean, like, the more detailed this app gets, it's really, really cool every week. That's pretty much what baby looks like. Let's show you guys what he looks like in my stomach. Ella was getting something in her mouth. Okay, so he still looks very tiny in my body, as you guys can see. There he is, right there. Now if I click on like this little thing right here, it's gonna let me click on it. Says, great. Kegel exercises are great after birth, but doing them during pregnancy can help control the muscles in your bladder, bowels, and uterus, which will help when it comes time for birth and labor. Which I don't know what those are. I don't know what that exercise is, honestly. I'm very clueless what that exercise is. This is what he looks like inside me. It's still very detailed, and he's still very small. And my organs are not, like, all pushed up right now, which is a good thing. They're still, like, they're working their way of getting pushed up. If that makes sense, making room for him as he goes a lot bigger. Now that your uterus, basically, I clicked on that, and it has, like, words down here. It says, now that your uterus is leveled with your belly button, your stomach has less room. If it feels like the meals you just ate is sitting right at your chest, it's not your imagination. So that's interesting. So you can see my intestines. As you can see, like, my intestines are still, like, in there. They haven't, like, moved up a whole lot, but they're making room for him. As you can see, those are my intestines. It says next week you can look forward to your mild mid-pregnancy ultrasound with your OBGYN, an anatomy scan for baby to make sure everything is developing on track. And then you go, if you go right here where the breasts are, you click up there. This says higher level of progesterone relaxes your abdomen muscles, which means your body takes longer to digest food, causing indigestion, constipation, and heartburn. And I do have heartburn. Like, it is not the funnest thing. But I've heard, like, when you have heartburn, your baby comes out with a lot of hair. Alaprea, she came out with a lot of hair, so I believe in that. Elila, she came out with a lot of hair, but I didn't have, like, heartburn or anything like that. I just had a lot of hiccups. And she got a lot of hiccups outside me, so that's true. That's pretty much what I have on baby boy. Now I'm going to guys show you my belly and stuff like that. This is a really big shirt on, and I hope you guys can see me with the natural sunlighting. So this is with the shirt up, down. Nothing. Like I said, it doesn't even look like I'm pregnant in this shirt, but let's show you guys with the shirt up. This is the front. I have the estrogen line right here. This is an old stretch mark, and then right here is an old stretch mark. And then, like, right there is an old new stretch mark. But this is what he looks like to the side. He's definitely getting bigger. Definitely getting bigger. As you can see. Like, you can definitely see where the belly is, like, developing right in here. There he is. And my belly button it's starting to pop out, like, right here. Can't get this little part to go back in, but it's starting to pop out right there. But there is baby boy. I almost feel like really big for being like this many weeks, but probably not. I mean, this is my third baby, so maybe not. Let me know if you guys think I'm big or small. One of the two. Who knows? But yeah, there's what he looks like. I can definitely feel like him right in here and down here, because this is where he's sitting right now. Pretty much what he looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So I hope you guys hear Ella in the background. Don't forget to subscribe and comment like below.